50,
Well,
50
first
emails 2 hours
of all,
ago.
what's your opinion on that? Do you think states should be able to say no trespassing?
No, but only under certain exceptions. Certain exceptions being if it is a dangerous situation. For instance, if it's some kind of an overpass or something where there's dangerous traffic or something like that, they should be able to keep people from like.
Or if it can create a threat to national security or state security, I can understand them wanting to keep people away from
like
military
Area
side.
51 or something.
Well, I don't, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know why they want to keep people out of Area 51, right. But you know what I mean.
You told them that that was my own. That was yours.
Yeah,
I own Area 51.
They kind of that went over like a lead balloon.
Mm-hmm. Right. Do you know why they did that to you? Because they could.
Yes. Because we have stood by and let the government take over.
That's why people do things like that is because they can't. Because they can. That's usually the reason people do. And can force their will upon you.
100 years ago, people would have took their rifles down there, and they said, "Who can't come on this property?"
That's right.
And they stepped aside.
All right. So are you trying to incite to revolution?
No, I am never. I am never tell people that we need to go get our guns.
All right. Well, you just come to life lately, hadn't you, Andy? Ever since you got that bulldog or whatever it is on your arm.
It's the ink. It's affected me.
They put something in that ink, don't they?
They do.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. Now carry on to. The whole point I was trying to make is that we shouldn't mistreat homeless people. I know that there should be restrictions. However, I'm going to say there should be restrictions because some homeless people can be obscene and they can be just downright, obsessed with trying to get money or whatever.
Was there a shade tree there?
There was all kinds of trees there. In fact, you couldn't hardly even see them. Somebody must have called.
For laying under a shade tree, that's no crime. That's a wonderful thing.
Well, apparently it is when there's a sign to your left that says no trespassing on state property.
Wouldn't you love to be able to spend an afternoon laying under a shade tree?
Those two guys weren't hurting anything.
Right. Okay, so what happened? So you stopped your car? Did you get out?
No, I should have. I should have went.
You were just angry from what you viewed.
Yeah, I sat there long enough at the traffic light to be able to see what he was doing. But what I should have done was parked, went over there, and kicked the cop in the leg.
Yeah.
And said you're trespassing on state property.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to encourage people
to go kick cops
to do that kind of thing. Like when something like that is called for, that a thinking man should go ahead and do it.
Yeah. I'm going to buy me a little camera. And
if more people did, we'd have less of that stuff going on.
Well, I'm going to buy me a little camera, just $200.
Little camcorder.
And I'm going to carry it with me everywhere I go.
How sweet. Look, we have a wonderful guest.
I'm going to carry it with me everywhere I go just to film stuff like that, because that would have been funny to have that on the news.
Marsha.
Him kicking the cop.
Now, we haven't seen you in a long time.
I know.
So because you moved into a new place, you've been busy?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break in.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. But now you was going to say something.
All right, give her a cookie.
Yeah. Oh, would you like a cookie?
Oh, look at that.
Now watch this. See if this works.
Thank you.
Did you see that?
What happened? What'd you do? Turn it off?
Mm-hmm. A magic. You want to see me turn it back on?
Magically.
How'd you do it?
Huh?
Is it a touch phone?
No. The person on the other end hung up.
How'd you notice that? Did you send some?
No, I've already answered it about 100 times, and every time I answer it, they hang up.
Uh-oh.
See, but if I go to answer it, off Molly Guma.
Maybe that's why they hang up on you.
It's the Martian. It's for you.
Hello.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
I can hear that. It's like.
Let's fix that.
That's what I do.
Now call back.
Huh?
What's off? On?
What's up? Well, we have smoky tea right there. It's ready, Randy.
You think it's ready by now? You think?
If you sort of give it a little slosh around, like show it the world, and then try it. See what it looks like when you pour it in your cup. It's not too bad. It
Not
looks
too
about right,
bad.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Would you like
good
some
tea.
in
Would you
your
like
cup?
some tea?
Sure.
Would you like some, John?
I
Thank
would.
you.
We have Randy not only drinking tea, but we have Randy pouring tea now. I can smell the smoke
Tea
from here.
slave.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It's okay. I found some that was even smokier than this, but I'm afraid it would probably taste like a brush fire.
Sugar?
Oh, wait a minute. Is it hot?
Yes, it is.
Is it hot? Yeah, I'll probably get sugar. So what's going on?
Well, you're supposed to say what's new.
Yes, I know, and I
Say it.
screwed that up very good.
Say what? Go ahead.
What's new?
Guess
Well,
what?
let us tell you what's new.
Do you know what's new?
No.
There's something new.
There's something big
There's something new going down
in this
That's right.
town.
That's right. And it's all over the world. And guess what it is?
Let me guess.
See if you can guess.
That's good. Let's give you a hint. Look at that camera, and you'll be all over the world.
It's you are.
Darn, I really had a good one coming. It was brewing.
Really?
I'm a little slow right now.
You are.
Give me like 5 minutes.
You are all over the world. Say hello to people in Australia. Hey, people in Australia.
Salute.
Hello,
No, I
hello
really
people
can't say
in
anything back,
hey,
can I?
hello people in Japan that hacked Randy's website. Hello.
We're on TV.
And in the future we're gonna have tea with the Queen.
With the Queen.
We're gonna say, "Bottoms up, Your Majesty." Yes, sir. That's right. Let me go do the white balance on this other camera over here while we're on this one and all that.
So is this new as of today?
Well,
No?
No, it's been on the internet since about Saturday, and then since about Monday with actual sound.
with really working.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
really just been working since yesterday. Really good, isn't it?
Well, I guess
Sometime yesterday.
if you want to keep throwing up the date.
And is the whole URTV lineup going out, or is it just
Yep.
live shows?
It's,
Or
no,
the
it's
whole,
this feed. The whole
thing?
feed's going out.
Everything.
Yep, everything.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, now I can cut off my cable.
You what? You
Is that the only reason you had it was for
I
URTV?
I have no reason to have it anymore.
Don't cut off your cable yet. Okay.
Well,
No, not yet. Give it. Just wait a little bit. Just a little longer before you go cutting off your cable. And,
sorry, cable people. I like the cable. I do.
yeah.
I like my wallet too, though.
There we
Yeah.
go. Oh,
Well, how can people see us on the internet?
how can people though can go to? I was just about to ask you that. They can go to HTTP.
You
Is
don't have
it
to tell them all that.
dot
You don't have to tell them all that.
Colon.
dot
Colon
Backslash,
//
forward slash.
They don't need to know all that though. All they
Okay,
gotta do is
www.asheville.tv.net. Now you can remember that because it tells the story. It's Asheville TV, and that's just all one word, Asheville TV, and it's .net because it's on the net. And so Asheville TV is on the net. Dun, 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 dun. Also, hello to people in the Ukraine. Hey, I was watching the girls heavy weightlifting competitions.
Really?
At the Olympics. You know, hey, the Ukraine girls are getting soft. So we can sit and we can insult Ukrainians from here.
You've been waiting your whole life to do that.
I know it. And wait until I get JJ on, because he has something he'd like to say to all the Russians.
We can start all over.
Oh.
We're having
Well, I can see us bringing on nuclear war started by URTV.
my Tea Party. Nuclear war started over Tea Party.
Hey, wasn't there another war started over tea once?
We registered the facts of the Boston Tea Party. That's how the Boston Tea Party is how the Americans made the British aware that we were serious.
Yes.
Because when we had the Boston Tea Party, and when the word got back to England that we had thrown like tons of tea into the
Threw all that
Ocean.
tax money away.
into the what did they call it, the harbor or whatever, like that. The British said, the did what? Did what? And they knew then that we were serious.
We figured, come on over. There's extra tea.
Ooh, I love your new. You've got a dragon around your neck.
Yeah, I
don't
made
you?
that.
You're
Well, I
kidding.
didn't make the dragon, but
Oh, you made
I
the
got the
neck
beads
holder
and put
thing.
it together and
Wow.
assembled it.
Oh, nice. Well, all right. Wow. So it's a whole different show from now on. You know, I mean, it was still going to be tea. We're still going to have tea from Wu Yi Mountain in China. Hey, all you guys out there in Wu Yi Mountain.
Hey, we
in
love
China,
your tea.
Wake up. We're drinking your tea. We love it.
So go ahead, ask me why I've got a long sleeve shirt on.
I know why you have a long. Oh, well, why do you have a long sleeve shirt on?
To hide my tattoos because I've got an important interview now.
That's going to make you sweat more. You know that?
I know.
You're going to have to get some. You can't get a shirt that's too sheer, or they'll show through.
You're a member of the tattoo family too.
Yeah.
Over there, right here.
You want to see? You want to see him? He's got. Randini all of a sudden decided he wanted to take on Ink.
Well, I'm too fat to pull my shirt up.
It's
is a
got
new
another
tattoo?
little button here.
Imagine that.
Look, it's got a little button.
Well, I see that now.
Okay, do it.
These are all new. Or?
Wait, this is my favorite one.
Yeah,
If-
these are.
If I were you, Randini,
Going
if I
on
was
about 9 months
going
old
to
now.
do that, I don't even go for ink. But it being you and all, I'd have gone for that one right there. I'd have let it go with that. But,
Really?
But yeah,
Well, I've got another one up here.
that
but
was his first one. He's got a dog showing its teeth.
got
There you
the,
go, Marvin.
The-
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, we love Marvin
And
the Martian.
yes, we do. Where's the
Do you,
canoe?
do you know that? Do you know that Marvin the Martian was designed after a vacuum cleaner?
Probably. I
Yeah.
don't doubt it.
There was a vacuum cleaner. I used to have one of these vacuum.
Marvin the Martian vacuum cleaner.
No, it wasn't named Marvin the Martian. We named it the Electric Dream Sweeper, but that wasn't really its name. I can't remember what its name was. It was something like Electrolux or something, but it wasn't Electro. It was, who knows what it was. It was,
Okay.
but it was a cool cool vacuum cleaner, and I had one of them. And you could look at it and tell it was kind of a cross between Marvin the Martian and R2D2.
How do you explain the little Trojan broom thing
The
going on?
it was
it?
no the
That
handle
was
the
the
hand
rainbow vacuum.
the handle on, you know, the vacuum
That
I'm
was
talking
the
about?
rainbow vacuum
The
I'm talking
the
about.
handle on the vacuum cleaner was the little thing.
Was the little thing, yeah.
On it, yeah. On it didn't have a brush on the top of it, but it had that was the handle. It's shaped like Marvin the Martian.
How new are yours? They look pretty fresh.
This one's probably maybe 3 years old, and they're all about 5 max. I have a bunch too,
Yeah.
kind of everywhere.
I'm going to finish out my sleeves. Do all black and white on this side and all color on this
I
side.
was thinking of doing something like that. Actually, I wanted this bird. I wanted one to match this bird right here, but have this one in
Right.
color and this one in black and white. But then I
Wow.
kind of
Look at you.
started getting annoyed having to cover everything up every day.
Okay.
You have to cover it for work.
Yeah.
See, that's what Randini is finding. Well, you have you're going to get up with Richard later, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just doing the camera work for him, and I just thought it appropriate maybe just to hide him, since it's a political thing, and I may end up on the, they may have me on the news or whatever. So
Right.
I thought it'd be
Well, you
appropriate.
can ask Richard. You can ask Richard. I mean, I've been asking. I thought rather politely. I've been asking because I've been told we were going to have video streaming. So I've been asking, well, when are we going to have this video streaming? And the more I ask, sort of the less I get answered. And you can ask Richard. Richard was here the last time I asked that question. And I asked it a lot. I asked it really for Richard because he'd been on the Tea Party, and it from the last time I had asked the question, that was like it was the time period was up, sort of from when it should be.
Mhm.
So then it was, and he said, "Well, when are we going to get it?"
Well, it's all my fault.
I know it's all your fault, Randy. So, but that's okay because you got on it. You got on it over the weekend and made it good, didn't you? I take it you're gonna.
Well,
That we're
I was
gonna-
on vacation.
Well, I know, and I know why you
I'm
were.
not leaving my vacation.
I know why you were on vacation because you had worked yourself silly,
I have.
and you were about to. It was time.
Yes, it was.
It was time. Do you feel better now?
I'm feeling much better now.
All right. Were you feeling really bad when it was time to go?
I was feeling really bad.
Were you twitchy?
I was twitchy.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. I stay twitchy. I start a new job Friday, tomorrow.
You never told me about that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do sound in a blues club.
Nice.
Yes, that is cool. Now is that a
Very cool.
Friday, Saturday?
Friday and Saturdays.
Till wee morning hours.
And so I'm going to be quite busy doing that. I'm going to have to put a lot, already I'm going to be putting all kinds of energy into going by there when they're not open and,
Setting up
equalizing
camp.
the sound and changing the system and installing new gear. And, I got
Is this in Asheville?
Yes, it is in Asheville. It's just a little up the street from that big club, the Orange Peel. It's a little bit.
I know.
And I hate to say the name of it because if I say the name of it, I'll say it wrong because can't remember the name of it.
We'll just
Mumble
wait
it.
then.
Yeah.
Write it on paper.
I don't know it. I couldn't write it either.
Yeah, just
I don't know. I've asked the
We don't
name.
want you fired
They told me
before you
at least
start.
2 times today. They told me the name of the club. You would think I would know the name of the club.
Is it new or old?
It's pretty much brand new.
Oh,
And
okay.
this gorgeous Tall Girl painted it. I don't know if you know Tall Girl, but she did a lot of the decorating and stuff. And it's going to be a swank place. There's not a whole lot of tables in it. It's a small club, so it's going to be like nothing but just really good blues. Of course, it's going to have good sound man, right? And
That's right. It's going to have the best in
it's
the East.
It's going to be, it's going to be the place. I suspect that after it's been open for a few months and stuff, it'll be one of these like you got to make reservations in advance or something because they don't have that many tables.
So they're doing food, I take it then.
Yeah,
Food
yeah.
Stuff
It's,
like that.
it's a
I'll have to
restaurant.
come and check
Okay.
that out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a
me
restaurant.
too. And,
Yeah, you got to come.
Are they? Is it going to be local musicians or is
Well,
it?
all the musicians I know, David Earl, is that his name? You know David
They were
Earl?
in the flash.
He was in there when I was in there this afternoon looking at the equipment. He was sitting up on the stage. He was just killing some time picking on his guitar. And you know what caliber David's great. We
No,
love
he's
it.
really, really good.
He's really good. And I know that my buddies, the Low Down Travelers that I
Yep.
start the show out with almost every day,
Yep.
they're going to be there
They're awesome.
Saturday a week. And I saw Kyle on the sidewalk, and I said, when I was delivering the fish Wednesday, and I saw Kyle on the sidewalk because I was taking fish into the lobster trap. And I stopped and I said, because they play the lobster trap. And I said, y'all play, he goes on, right here. I said, yeah, but y'all play that sometimes at that the little blues club down there. And he's like, yeah. He says, Saturday a week, he says, and I told him, I said, I'll be your sound man. He says, oh, good,
So do you get to hire some acts or
Oh,
recommend?
I'm not in
some
charge
people
of that. I'm not in charge of that. Of course, I would recommend. I mean, if I saw somebody that I thought that they would like, I would tell them about it. I wouldn't keep it a secret. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But that's really not my job. Is not hiring the acts. My job is making them sound good.
come- Right.
So that I have to get on.
Is
that.
there a possibility that they, at some point in the future, would videotape their performances and put them on your
I already
TV?
plan
You
to
gonna
start.
do
I
that?
already plan to start a show
That's cool.
about that.
That is really good.
It'll just be. It won't be like the name of the club or anything that would be advertisement, but it'll just be, it'll be like sort of blues in the night.
Well, you can give a thanks to the.
I can give a thanks to the club
To
for
the
letting
club.
us use their
Yeah.
facilities. Sure,
Maybe they'll
but
sponsor.
it'll be called something like blues in Asheville or something like that.
I think that'll be really nice.
and we'll have all the best blues.
I'd like to
acts.
see some blues on the RTV.
It will be.
We're getting a lot of heavy metal and rock here lately.
We are an amazing amount. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I mean, nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying we're getting a lot of it.
I've been having so much fun
I'd say some
watching.
jazz, too.
I've been having so much fun now watching URTV by going on the internet to www.ashevilleTV.net. and
I'll get it the next time.
before we could get sound happening on that, I watched the Anti Show, and the Anti Show was so much better without sound.
You're going to mute the TV from now on, huh?
and it was glitching every now and then, and it would glitch, and then all of a sudden everybody would have little like piggy faces, and You know.
Yeah, you said Don Yelton had a pig face one.
Yeah, and then it would get back straight again, and then it would glitch, and everybody looked like demons from hell, and then it would get back right again, and I was just sitting there, I was just laughing and watching it. And
He's having a trip without a trip, huh?
Yeah, and I started emailing all my friends all over the world, like, quick, turn this on. Go to www.ashvilletv.net. All one word, Asheville TV.
ASHEVILLE.net.
Right.
Oh, that's very awesome. I'm very excited for
Very
that.
awesome. That's very awesome. Yeah.
I guess I can say this because I talked to Pat about it today.
Good. What'd you talk to Pat about?
Hopefully, I don't think there'd be any reason why I couldn't announce it. Hopefully there'll be some video on demand soon.
Right.
Like within maybe about the end of next week.
Will that be coming through your
I'll
servers?
be I'll be coming back Monday to go over everything.
That's going to be a little trickier.
Now,
I
does
don't
that
think
just
so.
But
like copy it once
they're
it
going to
goes
store
through?
it here. Well, it can't be it won't be a single feed. I mean, if they're going to store it all here,
Well, no,
it needs to be stored at the area of distribution.
Well, it will be. It will be.
Okay.
What was your question?
I'm
So I
sorry.
guess no, I kind of no, I was wondering how that works for the on demand. Is it like on the web? It does once it goes
Yeah.
through, it just copies over. Or are you talking like the on demand, where you click channel?
No, that means you would go to the site, you would go to a URTV
just-
site, and you would say, let me see the Mad Scientist Tea Party
Okay.
that was on last Thursday. And they'll show you
There it
last Thursday's Tea Party.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know if
Yeah.
you were talking TV on demand or web on demand or both.
The show by show, by what you want to see, what.
You might even call it show on demand.
Show on.
SOD, SOD.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's getting off to a bad start.
It made it funny.
You don't like SOD?
Well, I don't know. Sod.
You know I have to make a logo now and call it SOD.
All right, but listen.
With a little bit of dirt below it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that it needs to be stored on
It will
at the
be. See,
point-
what
at
I
the
will
point
do
of distribution.
is I will create a script, and then I'll create a cron job that'll run every night, say about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it will search the
Update.
servers over here, and it will take new videos, and it will download them to my servers,
Okay.
and then from my servers it will feed out to
the
the
world.
internet. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they'll be basically stored in two places. Redundancy doesn't hurt.
No.
But I would have recommended that they put those servers at your location.
Did you take the T out of that?
No.
It should be taken out.
Okay.
It's fell down in there. Isn't that just plumb beautiful?
What
Now I
kind of
got
tea is that? That is smoky. I like it.
Now I gotta get my beautiful hands dirty.
Oh, this water would have got hotter a lot faster if I'd turned the thing on. Oh, that's good.
Somebody grab it real quick. Because I'm not sure that I've actually got it. I
jeez.
didn't think
I'm
I
sorry.
did.
This is interesting. We should do a close-up.
Where's the chain? Right?
Oh, there we go.
There's the chain. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Very
Now
good.
you want to put it, maybe if you like, you can sit it right here on the side of mine.
All right.
It got steep just a little. Well, that's not
it
too
too-
bad.
is it
That's
too
not
bad, or have you
No, I ain't
tasted
tasted it yet, so I'll
As much
taste it.
as you like that smoky, I mean, you kind of, I noticed you like it stout. I believe, don't you?
Not too stout.
Okay, well, it may be too stout.
So where do you work at?
I work at the hotel. I don't know if we're supposed to do that. advertising.
California?
Yes,
Hotel-
I work at Hotel California.
No,
Well, I mean, that's good enough. You don't have to say where, but
No, I work at a hotel in Arden.
okay.
Is it the Holiday Inn? No?
I don't think there's a Holiday Inn in Arden.
Okay, what
It's
is
Quality
it?
Inn.
Quality Inn. Quality Inn.
Better
was
than
in no way a
Holiday
call
Inn
to
by
action.
my standards. Yeah,
Mine's
that's what I've
good.
been
Mine's
doing.
is really good. I don't know about yours. Yeah, mine. But of course, I got mine on that last pouring.
Oh yeah.
You
Is it
got a
real good?
mixture?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
It is good.
That's good.
Well, yeah,
It's good.
That's see, hey,
good.
all those
Campfire tea.
folks of you at home that aren't down here, that didn't
If you're not down here, get here.
come down here to the tea party today, stayed home, RT is good.
It's good.
Aren't you jealous?
It's good. It's all good.
See, I'm already wore out.
I'm gonna get ASHEVILLE.net tattooed on me.
I'm gonna right here. I could do that. We could do it with a Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
I used
Stencil?
to know a guy. You may have known this guy. Used to hang out downtown by the monument. Had LSD tattooed across his forehead in 2-inch tall letters.
LSD.
Yeah, and I told him. I said,
Was he on it when he got that tattooed?
One was.
And I had to been.
And I looked at that and I said, boy, one day there's gonna be the situation where you're gonna regret having gotten that tattoo.
You know, they do a real good job at removing them these days.
Do they?
You know,
They
they have
really do.
patches now and like lotions.
I've heard of that stuff. I don't know if it works
It
or not.
fades it gradually.
but Yeah, it's supposed to fade it just like the sunlight fades them.
I tell you what, I think if it's black ink, you're just about screwed no matter which way you go.
I don't know those lasers nowadays because you know it's ink. Before I had it done, I had to research how it was done. You know me.
Okay.
And so it just sits in the what they call it, the epidermis, I guess it is, which is down in, and the ink just sits there.
All right.
It never really hardens or anything. It just kind of just sits there.
Right.
I mean, literally, it looks like you could just grab it and push it, but you can't.
Right.
And so that laser just breaks that ink up, and your body absorbs it. Of course, there's so much, you know, there's actually lead and stuff like that in that ink,
Oh, great.
and it's not harmful to you as long as it's in the solid form that it's in.
But as soon as
But
you
when
try
they-
to get it
when
removed, you
they
go
break
mad.
It up, yes, when they break
You
it
go
up and those particles are absorbed by your bloodstream,
You go mad.
well, I don't know if you go mad, but
You go mad.
they won't remove but so much of a tattoo at a time because of the lead poisoning. that you
Really?
get from it. Yeah.
I just figured it was the pain tolerance or that it could only take so much because you burn through too many layers of skin or something.
yeah.
Yikes.
But it breaks it up. But they do a good job removing them these days. But I don't anticipate ever having mine removed. I just want to add to them. What do you say, Kurt?
I don't know why I don't hear a CD. Oh, it says it's because I've got it on pause. That's right. I remember now. There's the Toccata and Fugue in D minor, and I
Oh, I
paused.
see the president's up there.
Oh yeah. Look! I have horns.
Do
now.
do 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 do
The
do
wings
do
coming out of my
do.
head.
Now you got molecules coming out of your head. Holy cow! What
Whoa.
did you just do?
It's no telling.
Been here 2 hours. He's already broke the phone.
It seems like I should do
Hold
something
the
now. I
phone.
was gonna get ready to get up and do something. That's the thing. I get ready to get up and do something, and I can't even do it till I forget what I'm doing. Oh, I was gonna turn the fan down so.
Man, those are really
quite
good.
So much noise.
They really are good.
Why are they so slimy looking?
They
got
melted his
melty.
vehicle,
I'm sorry,
but
they got hot.
Melty
but they're really
chocolatey.
good.
That was no. There's no.
I was waiting.
You didn't like them.
I had to carry
I haven't
them
tried
in
it
the
yet.
car, you know, and they got
I was
hot
waiting.
in the car.
Okay.
Good.
I was saving it for an
Fancy
opportune
cookies.
time.
Good fancy cookies.
Figured I might
Makes
be here a
sense.
little while. I
Oh,
might
you
I might
had
need to
yours
survive
too?
on something.
Oh yeah, there you go. Never know.
I might starve before the
Nice
end of the
start.
Cutting
show.
wires.
the
Who
show.
I gotta come see?
All this energy going out on the internet, it's
Yeah.
wiping me out.
Wiping her out. You heard it here first,
It's
folks.
doing what to her? Breaking her out. What?
Do you know?
Wearing
Are
me out.
you aware? I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am the first person
To broadcast.
to broadcast a live television station
From Asheville, North
out of
Carolina.
Asheville, North Carolina.
You
Yeah.
should call Guinness.
Yeah. We should have just the Asheville Guinness. All
Wouldn't
the
that be really
firsts.
cool to see you, URTV, and Guinness? That would be awesome.
And he scarcely got it done until he saw a cop kicking bums.
They've been
That
doing
should
that
not
a lot
happen.
lately too.
That should not have happened.
I know it shouldn't have.
I should
happened.
have. The more I think about it, the more I should have got out and kicked him in the leg, and he wouldn't like it if I'd kicked him in the leg because I'd have snapped his kneecap. I can do that, you know.
I know. But that's a whole. Have you heard what's going on in
But the
Central
sheriff
Park?
department came to my rescue last night.
Huh?
The sheriff department came to my rescue last
Did you
night.
lock yourself in the back room again?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to take
Okay,
another
how did
6
the
months.
sheriff's department come to your rescue?
I'm sitting at home trying to watch television,
Mm-hmm.
and my cell phone rings. Well, I ignore it. And then my wife's cell phone rings, and we ignore it. And then the home phone rings, and she looks over at it, and it says CPI Security. It's my alarm company.
Okay.
And so she said, maybe we ought to pick that up. So we picked it up. and my motion sensor was going off in my computer room, where the server's at,
Right.
that one
Right.
server, and it was a motion sensor going off. So
Mhm.
I had to meet him out there.
So what made it go
Do you know
off?
why?
Don't have a clue.
You have a ghost in your computer?
Oh, so
room?
you had to go meet him out there.
Yeah, let them in. Then they act like I don't know, they had their guns drawn and their flashlights out, and they're going through it. I'm like, you want me to turn the light on? He said, no. And I was like, well, they bound to know we're here if somebody's in here. Because the alarm system, as soon as I opened the back door, it started saying, back door open. As soon as they started walking through it, it said, warehouse motion. It was just talking as we was coming on.
There wasn't any unlocked door, was there?
No, but the neighbor beside me, his back door was unlocked. And so that did kind of concern me for a second, because I thought, well, probably shouldn't put this out over the air, but I thought, well, they could
Come across somehow.
and just went right in there, and it caused the motion to go off, but that wasn't the case. I figured it was false alarm when I went out there, but the only other thing that could have caused it to go off would have been a fire, because it's the type of motion sensors that
Don't be
instead
bending
of
up
putting,
my silver.
instead of it's bent up anyway, I'm trying to bend it back. It's the kind of motion sensors that keeps you from having to put smoke detectors in the place, so they can sense fire or they can sense motion from.
Maybe it's hot. Maybe there's a ghost.
Could be. But so that was the other thing. That was my thought process. I thought, well, I doubt anybody's in there, but they could be a fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
When you went, it was
so I just
okay.
kind of went out there, and everything was okay. Yeah. But the
Right.
sheriff department was there. They was nice. They were nice guys.
What's your bandwidth going out of there?
Going out of there,
Uh-huh.
my thing going out is 2 megabits.
All right. Let me tell you, we
Okay.
were. I want to say we were like 5. Is 5 one that they send? 5 or 6? 5, I think, is what they told me is what we were.
Who?
Casey Waters.
No, they don't.
Okay. Is there a 6?
The most they have for a
No.
residential is 512K up. Now you can go up to 10 megabits down.
Well,
10 is
what's that? We'll do 10.
You can go 10 megabits.
You
can
got
go
2
up-
megabits.
I got 2 megabits because I'm a
Okay.
commercial. I
All
got
right,
2
is there a
megabits
6?
out.
Is there a 5 megabits?
Not out. There's not up. What you call up?
Oh, in.
Coming down.
All right.
The stream coming down.
Oh, okay.
You can go up to 10 megabits as a residential. You can go up to 52 megabits as a commercial.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we were 5. Okay. And Casey Waters called because he was having trouble getting on the net. And they said, by the way, what's your thing? And he said 5. And they said, well, we've got 10 out in your area now.
Right.
And they upped us to 10.
That's a good place to be. 10.
Yes. Well, what are we going out?
They'll cap you at 512K.
What are you
K-bits.
going out from where you are?
2 megabits.
You're 2 megabits because you're commercial.
So I'm 4 times faster than what you would be going out.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can do it from my house then.
If you cap it at 56K, you could, but then the
But-
video's going to be shot.
I know, so I can't do it then. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. There. We'll just
Closed.
do it from
Hit that
yours.
button.
You can, you're sufficient to do 1 from yours. You can up your out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not with charter. I'd have to go ahead and get like a
With a
T3
T.
or a DSN or something like that.
All right. Okay, well, Ralph could do it.
Well, does he have a
You got a
T3?
He's got a T something.
That's a T1.
Yeah, 2, 1,
Maybe
2,
it
3.
is. What's a T1 go out at?
I'm faster than a T1 right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. T1's 1 megabit.
Oh, well,
Actually, it's 1.5 megabit.
that's not bad. That'd be fast enough. He could go out if he wasn't doing something else too. Okay.
Now,
Well-
if he's got a T3, then bless his heart because he's paying about 10 grand a month for it.
Oh, I know Ralph pretty good, and I know Ralph. I think that better than to think he's paying that for it.
Well,
Ralph will do some stuff and all, but he's also a little frugal, more so than to be.
He's got some pretty high dollar programs though.
He does.
He's got Lightwave 3D, which the last time I looked, just for a basic model, is about $4 grand, just for the program. But that's how he does all that, making the president Abraham
I
Lincoln
know
talk
it.
and all that stuff.
I know that's how he did the graphics that we see on the 420.
Yeah,
model.
for the train, yeah.
And the flying teapot, all Ralph, and his fancy program.
And he's got a
I'm jealous.
52-inch high definition plasma screen TV that he edits everything on.
Oh.
I know.
Sets a
And I
button.
want one of those too, but I don't want a plasma. I want I just like
Something just flew by me.
Hey there, come on in, Jeff.
Something just flew by. Just like, woo.
Come in and have a
Hey,
seat.
look,
You
I got to
brought
look
tea?
into the cabinets at my house, and there's just all kinds of tea there. I know you're into more exotic stuff, but maybe you can
You have
use some
something
of
in a
this.
funny box.
That was a funny box tea.
Okay.
It was just something I can't remember. It may have came with a Christmas coffee cup or something. I don't
Yeah.
know what it was. I thought maybe you could use this stuff, or in case you
Well, when we run
out,
low
or
sometime, we'll use some of those, you know.
Some of it's decaf, some of it's just
Well,
regular.
if somebody wants a decaf, we'll have one, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you get a spot for it.
Just sit it in that basket there if you can, it'll probably just sit in there somehow. Or anywhere you can find to sit it down, just sit it down. I was gonna get up and turn the fan down, is what I was gonna do. I never did that, did I?
Why was it echoing in the mic?
Oh, it sounds like a roaring in the background, I believe.
What you got it cooking and eating,
We got some cookies there.
Cookies.
and look good too, whatever it is already. How you been,
Yep.
man?
Hey, all right, man. How you been doing?
Been doing good. And,
Randini's the
trying to
hero
stay
around
busy.
here. Randini's the hero around here. He's the first person in history to broadcast live TV
Oh,
over
stop
the
it.
internet.
And figure out how to fix the server.
Yeah.
How's things been going for you?
Slow and middling, a lot of VA visits up in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And, of course, the soil and water deal is a continual thing. I've already put 2 of my own shows out on here. Still an insomniac, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, just that, I don't
Yeah.
know. My body's turned into a type
what?
type body, meaning lazy and laid back, but my brain's still type A and it don't want to turn off at night time.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, I've had those problems.
And so I asked the doc at the VA to give me something to help me sleep, and
Yeah.
I took one of them, and
You didn't know nothing was going on, did you?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, I know about that. I'll tell you what.
Well, then
I
I had
probably
to,
didn't know nothing till afternoon.
I had to, not being a doctor, I don't know if this is legal, but I altered my prescription rate to do just half that pill, so. So, man, I'm telling you, I look like Uncle George the zombie or something off of Little Rascals. I was coming in there. Hair was kind of like this, and I didn't know. But I think I'm getting over that now. And I had physical therapy today, so it's poking and prodding and all that VA stuff. And I really don't know how I keep going myself. I really don't sometimes. So I hear you've been real busy with all kinds of stuff going on. Traveling, fixing computers. You got your company going on real good there on that land clearing.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it's been a happening year, but I had to take time off and just get away from it all, you know.
I had to do it myself.
But I'm back now, full force. So
They got a
Sounds
little
good.
melty in the car, I'm sorry.
I think they're delicious that way, man. They need
From
to
the
be.
rest of the year, man.
there you go. See, you can't ask for a better testimony than that.
All right, now what kind of tea should we make next? Should we make like flowery tea?
Oh,
Or we should?
well,
I
yeah,
have
go
one-
ahead,
I
because
have
I'm
one-
done.
What, did you want more?
No, I'm done.
Is
I'm done.
Is that all
I've had
gone?
3 or 4 or 5 cups
No,
or
you
something. I
haven't.
don't know. How many have I had?
2, I think.
No, I've had at least 3.
I only have one. Is there one?
All right, I'll have one more. Did anybody else want it? There's just a
No,
little bit
no, I'm
left.
fine. I'm fine right now.
I'm just saying, what kind should I make next?
My hands are clean, I promise. I just look at that.
Well, you know, I have a little
You,
thing.
you never put it over here on the table anymore.
Well, you know what?
I know what, but I ain't gonna tell you.
I know what the other thing I was going to do was I was going to see if I
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. There's still a little bit left. Anybody want some rest of it?
Well, let me see.
Oh.
Thank
Do we have
you.
room for more
You're
sugar in the
welcome.
bowl?
I'll pour it over here in Tom.
If we do put that in-
Why am I saying that?
Hey there,
Always
Jonathan. I was
laughing.
about to come. I took that stuff and set it on the cart that was on the table.
Well, there is
And I
Jonathan.
was just about to come. I was just about to try to address that and come see you. And
That
discuss
cookie
that.
was real good, man. I don't know what kind of cookie it is. I've never seen or heard of one before, but it was real good.
It was, wasn't it? They're good, yep. I don't know what they are. It looks like it's got melted cheese on top of it.
That's the kind my type L lazy body I was talking about a while ago would love to have a bag full of them later on the couch.
Well, there's 6 more there.
Well, I might get to one or two
Go ahead and
more. I
take
don't want to be stingy.
Well, I had about 4 of them. Did we have a light fall?
No. We had a light burn out.
Oh,
Yeah, right while
oh,
we
you're
did it.
kidding. Oh, that's why we don't have the molecule behind us.
That's right.
I think the show looks a lot better without the molecule.
You do. Do
I
you?
do, yeah. I do.
Well, how's come?
I always thought that was too tacky.
You did. You thought
But I
it was
never-
tacky. Did
I
you?
never
like,
said
like
that.
I can make something tacky.
I never said
look
that.
I mean, look at like this is not tacky.
It's
but-
I mean, you know, we can have.
Tacky molecule backgrounds. Come on.
Randini thinks I have a tacky background because when I have the molecule up,
What's he know?
Where's your TV show?
Are you joining us?
I'm here to announce.
Announce. Wait, let me go to the.
Uh-oh.
Let me see what happens if I turn to that camera.
Yeah, and get him a good echo going.
All right, well,
wait a minute.
dun-
How's that?
so I'm here to officially announce that I would like some tea.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
Is there no tea?
That's some smoky.
That was a wasted joke, man. That's terrible.
Well, see, look, is there none in there?
No, I drained it all. I told you should be making some. And
I am. I'm trying to heat the water.
Well, where in the crap is
The
it?
water would have got a lot hotter, a lot faster if I had turned it on.
Well, have a cookie anyway.
What is
The
it?
They're
PS.
really good. We
The
don't. Nobody knows
PSA
what they are,
guys.
but they're really good.
It's like
Yeah,
a candy
actually,
bar.
they're
Actually,
real
that's
good.
2 of them, but that's okay. You can have 2.
Good, man.
They're extra crunchy.
Well, all right. Welcome to the Mad Scientist Tea Party, going out
Sure, I'm
world
disease free.
worldwide for the first time. For the first time, the Mad Scientist Tea Party
You're
is
in the
not
desert, you'd
is
want
not
some of
going
that.
out just coast to coast, but the Mad Scientist Tea Party is for
Was it
the
even
first
going out
time
coast to
today.
coast?
It's not going out just coast to coast. It's going out for the first time worldwide.
Oh, well, that ought to really get the world going.
I'm sure. Are you making
Yeah,
fun
he's
of my
already
tea?
made the Russians and the Germans mad.
Did you hear us doing that?
I was probably
As if that's really difficult to do.
Leave it to the mad scientists.
So you're on a live feed
Start a
some way,
war.
right? You
On
went
the
ahead.
internet. We're on the internet. On it's www.
Well, it's on
Asheville
your TV.
TV.
too.
And that's without
There's
using
another
the
feed on
new
yours.
station equipment yet.
AshevilleTV.net.
That's without using the new station
Well, the
equipment.
new
right?
equipment's going to be used to do.
So you've pulled another mad scientist thing on.
It's true. Well, Joe asked me about that. Joe sent me.
I didn't have nothing to do with them servers. It was all Kurt and maybe Jonathan. I
told-
don't know,
I
but at least
told-
Kurt.
I know, but I told.
What are you pointing fingers for?
I told.
I was saying it had something to do
Well, I
with you, too.
pointed
Did
at
you help-
him.
did
See,
you
I
help
pointed
Kurt?
at him.
Did you
He's
help
pointing at
Kurt?
you.
So how do I pull it up if I'm sitting at the house right
Okay.
now? to what?
HTTP.
Lord have mercy. You don't have to go through all
Go
that.
ahead.
Just www.ashvilletv.net.
Asheville TV.
One word. Asheville TV.
Or you can go
Asheville
.net.
Go to
.net, and it's
URTV.org.
easy to remember because it's Asheville TV, and it's on the net. You know, so .net. AshevilleTV.net.
We got it
Welcome to-
uplinked to MySpace or anything like that
Not
yet,
right
or-
now. Not right now.
The Mad
We're- are
Scientist
we not-
Tea
we're not
Party
allowed to uplink it or
Experiment and
something?
International Live TV. Is that the new
What?
name of the show?
Huh?
Is this the Mad Scientist Tea Party and Experiment and International Live Television?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, now we
Experiment
have
with
to
the
learn
world
a new
man.
language.
We hadn't gotten that
Have to
far yet.
rename
We
the
need
deal the next
subtitles.
season, right?
We just hadn't. Are you leaving now?
They'll be tea in a minute.
Okay. Want us to holler at you?
I'm announcing that I'm leaving.
Okay. Would you like us to?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, I'm watching you, so.
To holler at you? Okay.
Jonathan has left the
The
room.
room.
Be watching.
All right.
That's
Jonathan has left the room. Well,
So you look like you sing or play a guitar or something, do you?
how'd you know?
He does. She does, and he sings. Do you play guitar too?
Yes, I do. Bass, lead, rhythm.
You never.
Written over 250 songs.
I don't think you ever bring an acoustic guitar with you, do you?
Yeah, I brought mine in a
What
couple
Did
of
you
times.
do it? Did you
Yeah.
do that? Okay. See how little.
Yeah, actually-
I'm not
What
paying
band are you in?
attention. I'm sorry.
Speaking of
You're
music,
not
I was
just
wondering,
doing
since
it
you
live?
are doing that live, and I didn't know this beforehand,
Uh-huh.
this is the fella that just released this album that recorded my song on here. He's number 10, gave me the credits. I got to call BMI here one day this week or next week. But I was wondering if you'd like to be the first DJ in Asheville to play it.
Okay. You have the permission to play this?
It's my song. Yes.
It's your song?
Number 10 is.
Okay, number 10.
There's his credits in there, so.
Yeah, you can check the name.
Yeah,
if you
check
have
out the bottom. At the bottom on the left, a little bit of writing, and look at the instruments they used in there. It's great. Pardon me for the finger in
you
your
can
face.
tell about it.
You're a musician. Look.
Here, you tell about
Read
it.
that
I'm
part
gonna put
right
it
there.
in
Can
here.
you see it? I'm
Which
about
one do you want me to read? Down right at the bottom?
I guess I'm blind. I can't read. That's what happens when you get over
Say the
what
1936
you can't read no more.
1936 and 34 Martin.
Them boys.
36. and
These
a
dudes
34
are
Martin.
picking.
Oh,
And a
my goodness.
55, I can see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and a 37.
Are you
Did I read
ready
that?
for song
34?
number 10? Tell us about it, and then I'm going to turn it on.
We need to
It's
hear it,
mine. It's called "You Don't Know Me Anymore." It's an old.
Who's
lovely
this singing
day.
it?
It's someone in John Stickley band. I don't know if John himself was singing that one or not, but it's my song that I wrote, and they took it to the Rubber Room in Raleigh and recorded it. And I just think it's great.
I'm going to turn that on.
Probably thought that I would be the same. After all these years, you still play your games. Probably thought that you could walk right in, kick back, and put your feet upon my table again. But if you don't know me anymore, oh baby, you don't know me anymore. Was the very first day of the rest of my life. I remember the day when I made you my wife. Probably thought that I'd be the same, but the facts are